Lesser Slave Lake Bird Observatory, and what we're doing here is we're monitoring the small little songbirds that are passing through Lesser Slave Lake right now on their way up to their breeding grounds. And it's a really incredible time to be able to see these songbirds that have traveled thousands of kilometers to get up here in the boreal forest. And what we're doing is looking for change. Are we seeing more or less of these birds? And if we are seeing less, trying to figure out what might be happening in their environment, whether it's in their breeding grounds or their wintering grounds, to try and help conserve our bird populations.
Clay-colored sparrow, my favorite sparrow. Ta-da! When we're doing our bird work with the nets, bird safety is our primary concern. We're not out to harm the birds in any way. We're out to learn more about how their populations are doing. The nets are the fine mesh, so the birds hit the nets and fall in, and they don't get hurt, so they hang out in the hammock. We take every effort to make sure that the bird's okay. Populations are declining for several species, and we want to make sure we can catch those declines before it becomes too much of a problem. This is an ovenbird. It's a species of wood warbler. One of our most commonly captured birds right here. Good looking bird.
Thank you so much for coming here this morning. How many of you noticed that we're starting to see all sorts of birds moving through Slave Lake right now? We do tours so people can come down to our banding lab and see our researchers doing their work. So hopefully, like today, be able to see a tiny little songbird up close and really sort of appreciate what he's done to get here.
The first thing we do is we put a band on its leg. So the bands are all made out of lightweight aluminum. They don't affect the bird's balance or throw off its flight at all. They all have a 9-digit number on it, and that number is unique to all of North and South America. So no other bird anywhere on this bird's migratory route will have the same number as it. So essentially we're marking it as an individual. We're giving it a name or a social insurance number, license plate number. We're basically saying this is who this bird is and no one else is this bird. Last thing we do, we'll just out the window and set her free.
Yeah. We've got a center called the Boreal Center where people can come and see exhibits, and there's lots of hands-on displays. So just a chance to sort of get close with nature.
The bird experience is awesome because how often you can hear the sound of tranquility from the bird sound singing in the morning.